Leclerc superbly won the US Grand Prix in a surprisingly dominant 1-2 for Ferrari as Lando Norris lost a crucial third place to Max Verstappen after being penalised for a last race overtake on his F1 title. When Ferrari overcame the championship's top two in a supreme show of speed from the second row, Leclerc led home teammate Carlos Sainz. All eyes still ended up being on title protagonists as they told over the final podium berth in a gripping, tense and ultimately controversial conclusion to the race at COTA, having dropped from pole position to fourth behind Verstappen and a Ferrari driver in a wretched start to the race. Norris came back at his title rival in the closing laps after McLaren displayed the Britain's sole pit stop to ensure he had fresher tyres at the end, wiping away a 6.6 second advantage. Verstappen on his return to the track in the space of 12 laps. Norris spent the next 10 tours in the DRS overtaking range of the Dutchman before launching what he thought was a big overtake on line 12 and lap 52. Both cars ran wide on the curb and McLaren rejoined the track first in the coveted third place, but it should signal that Norris had been on the outside in the corner into the braking zone, had gained the place unfairly by running off the track and so imposed a 5 second sanction on him. Having kept third to the checkered, he was only 4.1 seconds ahead of Verstappen, so obviously dropped back a position. The late switch, which meant Verstappen, who won Saturday's sprint with Norris third, increased his title lead over the McLaren driver to 57 points with only 5 weekends to go in 2024. Norris' penalty almost dropped him behind Usgp with the Australian having to run the same long-running strategy and ultimately finishing just 1.5 seconds behind the lead car in 5th place. 6th went to Mercedes George Russell, impressively fought back from a pit lane start to his original grid position, obviously with the damage to his car. Russell also had to contend with a 5 second penalty for running Valtteri Bottas ride, which Toto Wolff branded a total joke. Nonetheless, in a late overtake, that's unlikely to see Sergio Perez's long-term Red Bull prospects any good, with Russell beating him from the pit lane in probably a slower car, but it proved to be an absolutely miserable Sunday for Russell's teammate Lewis Hamilton. The 7-time champion raced only on lap 2 when he spun out and breached his Mercedes in the gravel trap at turn 19, the same corner where Russell crashed in qualifying. After a stomping start, had seen him gain 5 places from 17th. He turned left into the hand as normal, but the rear of his car didn't go with him and he spun backwards off the trap and into the gravel where his car got stuck. The returning Liam Lawson, however, did have a race to remember, going from 19th to 9th in a hugely impressive performance. Nico Hulkenberg had a strong run to weights, while Kelly Colapinto again outperformed Albon to a points finish. Verstappen and Norris were involved in 2 disputed wall-to-wall moments during the course of the 56th lap race, and twice in Britain as the McLaren team thought they were harshly treated. The first came at the very start when Verstappen sent his rival down the inside of the pole, assisting Norris on the uphill run to turn 1, a move which sent the McLaren running wide and caused both cars to drop behind a fast-starting Leclerc. Norris then fell behind Sainz too and so left the first turn 3 places behind where he started. Despite complaining over the team radio that he'd been illegally forced off the track by Verstappen, the stewards ruled that there had been nothing untoward in the World Champions driving and that no investigation was necessary. 51 laps later, McLaren felt even more aggrieved when Norris, this time the one attempting the overtake, finally thought he had gained the advantage after a 10 lap pursuit of the Red Bull, who placed under investigation, getting a great slipstream friendly run on the Dutchman with the aid of BOS on the long straight into turn 12 braking zone. Norris positioned his McLaren on the right outside as his rival to try to defend the inside. Norris briefly nosed ahead on the outside, but as Verstappen came back while braking late onto the corner and the inside line, the 2 cars came close together in the corner apex and both ran wide into the runoff area, but Norris had a greater momentum and speed and returned to the track the first time to take over third. Verstappen immediately argued on the team radio that he overtook me on the outside of the track, a verdict the stewards ultimately agreed with, and Norris was not level with Verstappen in the apex and therefore lost the right to the corner. In championship terms, the decision result potentially had a 6-point swing in Verstappen's favour. Instead of closing down the lead to 51 points, it now sits at 57 heading into the Mexican Grand Prix, and it's going to need to be quite a turnaround, isn't it? But as Verstappen and Norris battles raged on, Ferrari eased towards a emphatic victory. In truth, the Scuderia had served notice of the threat they might pose in a sprint race. On Sunday, Leclerc opportunistically seized the lead from 4th on the grid and at the start by Austin Sainz, and then of course taking advantage of the 2 title rivals. Leclerc took the win by 8.6 seconds from Sainz, with Verstappen 20 seconds adrift. We saw it in the sprint and we thought we could improve, said Leclerc. Really happy with today, 1-2 for the team. We couldn't have dreamt of any better, but still told in the title, but it's a good start as triple header. The fact that Leclerc refers to the constructors when Ferrari are in 8 points second place Red Bull and not yet insurmountable 48 McLaren, who they scored by 27 points today, will be really encouraging for them. And before I go, let me run you through the classification from the US Grand Prix. Yeah, what a great drive from Ferrari and Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz. Not just good signs for today, but good signs for next year as well, which of course will probably provide a lot of solace for Lewis Hamilton after his tough day today. Verstappen third, did what he needed to do, got another advance in the championship. Penalty a bit harsh, but you know, if you look at the rules, I guess it is right. But Norris fourth will be feeling really frustrated because yeah, he should have been on the podium at least today. Piastri fifth. Kind of just there really, not much to it. But yeah, Russell sixth. Good job from him coming from the pit lane, beating Perez. I think that is really quite damning for Perez. But Hulkenberg and Lawson, great drive for them. Colapinto as well. Magnussen will be frustrated from his starting points after starting in the top 10. Gasly in 12th, Alonso in 13th. I think, yeah, disappointing because they were in the top 10, just didn't have the race pace. Magnussen, I think that second pit stop, baffling decision for him really. But Tsunoda 14th as well, missing out compared to Lawson in the points. I think, yeah, that's a tough time for him, obviously competing for the Red Bull seat, and Stroll and Albon are way off their teammate, especially Albon, who, yeah, a bit worried for, because, you know, he needs to be closer to Colapinto, even if he has those incidents, because, yeah, the way Colapinto's coming has just been so impressive. Bottas 17th, good job from him, I guess, to beat Ocon, but yeah, Ocon way off his teammate. Alpine just didn't have the race pace, showing his usual position, and Lewis Hamilton having a very tough day. The incident didn't even look like his fault, just looked the car totally lost to him, just driving a very poor Mercedes.
That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.